Unit 630, Costs, Buy and/or Build.
The need for new technology often comes when a new investment strategy is realized. Implementing changes to accommodate the needs of the strategy will likely include more data and compute speed, and that could be costly. But does a firm choose to build their own solution or to buy an industry-proven vendor solution? The decision to build may arise from concerns over intellectual property or IP, with the desire for highly customized displays. If the IP is highly profitable for the firm, then the owners aren't likely to share details with a vendor. This level of IP protection can cost thousands and requires complex planning. It includes on-site hardware running internally coded software with routing selections and communication connections to executing traders. To secure a competitive advantage, internal platforms need programmers, data center servers, and personnel, all of which need an allocation from the firm's budget. A buy is a software lease, usually for a 2-year term, that lets a firm budget the expense. Vendors assume the responsibility of keeping up with technology changes in the industry, or they'll lose customers. Implementation can be as fast as a month depending on things like historical data and connections to brokers. Firms occasionally find the need for a new workflow function. Vendors build their systems to respond to the needs of their selected segment of the market. Existing users of a vendor system frequently submit enhancement requests, which, once released, benefit all users of the system. Though not a fast process, it may be acceptable, and an alternative could be to use APIs. Deciding on a software vendor should be based on features needed to manage the assets under management. A firm with $500 million of assets under management likely doesn't need functionality or resources that a firm with $5 billion of assets under management does. Firms without an adequate IT department could use a vendor as an outsourced resource. There are limitations on development, however. Solutions and engineering time can usually be scheduled for a fee. This added development could serve to protect the proprietary interests of the firm while saving costs on a vendor system. There are trade-offs to using vendor systems, but when cost is a factor, industry standard platforms may be an adequate resource. As a firm's assets under management grows, more sophisticated offerings can be considered.
Unit 630, Costs, Buy and/or Build.